Hey everybody, it is your girl Maya here. I am back with another Sisterlock video. I just wanted to talk to you guys and give you guys my 6-month update. Where did the time go? I know, like, I just got my locks installed. That's what it feels like. Like, these babies, they're still like new. But it's been 6 months. Sorry, y'all know I'm dramatic. But yeah, it's been 6 months. I got my locks installed July. Wait. In the last video, you'll see the process of me getting my locks installed. Kind of lengthy. So it started in July. Started in June, ended in July. So that was my install, but it's been about 6 months. So I just wanted to give you guys an update of what's going on with me and my hair and all of those things. So if you are interested, stay tuned. So what's been going on? So as you can see, like, my hair, I've been kind of dabbling in headbands. I felt like for the longest I just loved leaving my hair flipped over, like, you know, the half part, and then just flipping it a little bit to give it some volume, and bam, leaving it, you know. I felt like that was my go-to hairstyle this whole time. So I've been dabbling in things like headbands and head wraps and such because I really want to allow my hair to lock. It's not, I'll give you guys a close-up later on in the video, but it's definitely not locked all the way just yet. It is still in the process, but you can definitely see all of my puffy little curly ends that are starting to lock. But the one thing that I'm loving about my locks is the integrity and the uniformity of the locks. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm just gonna show you a few here and there, if you can see. All throughout my hair, even though I had such a kind of, even though I had like a rough install, in my opinion, because it took so long and it was just like a lot of miscommunication and things like that during the process, I still feel like what I was left with, which was my locks, they turned out pretty great. So I can't really complain about my locks themselves. Some issues that I noticed that I have been having is hydration. My hair has been super dry, and I mentioned in my last couple of videos some things that I was using to really help with dehydration, and they are, I'm still using those products, but I kind of have just went to a retention method, or a moisture retention method that works for me. Don't know if it's gonna work for you, but it's been working for me. So basically what I've been doing is at night before I get into the shower, I really saturate my hair, I should say, with a spray bottle, and that has been allowing me to really absorb the moisture in my hair. Then I go get in the shower. I kind of have it up in a bun or in like a loose kind of ponytail, and that steam really penetrates my hair, but I'm not getting it soaking wet like I will be washing it, because I don't want to have any of my locks unraveling, because this is still the braid and band phase for me, and I feel most comfortable washing my hair in that state. But I do feel that in order for me to be able to get the most out of my moisture, that I have to make sure that I really go ahead and like kind of double moisturize my locks with the water and then in the shower. Then after I get out the shower, my hair is still damp, I just throw my satin bonnet right on. Now, I know some people are going to talk about it and say, like, that can create mold and this and that like that, but for me, the way my hair is set up, I need the moisture. And even in the morning, my hair is not wet. My hair is not, like, it's soaked up whatever little moisture it got the night before. So I usually still end up having to like really saturate my hair too. Again, in the morning, you know, mist it just to kind of wake it up a little bit. But that method has helped significantly, because when I wasn't doing that, I felt like my hair was really, really brittle. When I would touch the ends, it just wasn't really feeling good. But now it feels so moisturized. It's so soft. And I haven't even washed my hair, y'all, in a few weeks. Confession. So I'm actually gonna wash it today. I'm gonna wash it today. So yeah, and then I'm going to try some. I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable venturing out with styles. That was another thing too. Like I was cool with doing like some rollers, maybe a braid out here, you know, a twist out there or something, which I still have not tried, but I'm gonna try to do one after I do these Bantu knots. But I was still nervous about styles. I didn't want to put too much tension in my hair. I didn't want to manipulate my locks too much. So I kind of was just taking it easy, doing the same basic styles in my 7 styles video. If you haven't seen it yet, go ahead. You know, I'm going to link it in the bio so that you can go ahead and watch that video. But yeah, so I've really been kind of trying different things. Sorry if you hear steps in the background. My giant Akita is walking around from room to room. Hey, Coda. Really? Anywho. Okay. And now he wants to be in the video. Hi. How's it going there, bud? Yes. Okay. Can you go sit down, please? Yes, guys. I'm a dog mom, if you didn't know. And he's large. But anywho, about the moisture, another thing is I am still braiding and banding my hair. I plan on doing that until my hair fully locks, and maybe even a little longer. I don't want to risk any of these little babies coming undone. I don't want to risk having to have any major repairs or anything. One thing that I did notice, and I talked to my Sisterlock consultant about, was the fact that when I was doing my hair, I was like, I feel like I still have like some little, you know, loose hairs or some frizzy parts or whatever. And she was explaining to me that because of my hair texture, you know, I have to give that, just like with my traditional locks, I have to give my hair time for those frizzy hairs to go back into the lock. And if for any reason there's any bulging or slipping, then she can correct it. But if it's just straight hairs, you know, just little ones that kind of come out, that's just my hair texture. So I'm like, all right, we'll just, you know, see how the locks go. If you guys have any have experienced that, go ahead and comment below too, and let me know if you've seen that in your locks as they mature. But that was one thing that I've noticed from mine. Another thing too, I don't know if any of my other Sisterlock ladies have experienced this, but on the ends, if you had curlier, really tight curly ends, I get knots, and eventually they kind of become a little stringy. I cut those off. Like if it's literally a little ball of hair hanging off, I'm trying to see if I can find one for you guys. This is a good one. Yeah, this is to explain exactly what I mean. So this, can you focus? So this is an example of a lock that I have, and it's like hanging on by one thread, and then it's got a ball. I'll just cut those. I know they say you're not supposed to cut anything off your locks. I'm not cutting any of these little straggly hairs, but I am cutting those knots off because I don't want to be looking like a ragamuffin by the head with these little balls hanging off of my locks. Okay, that sounded bad, but you know what I meant. You know what I meant. So besides the hydration, the little hairs and whatnot, that's about all that's new when it comes to my hair. So now that I'm getting more comfortable, especially with like kind of, I have my go-to products. I've been showing you guys a few of the things that I've used from Design Essential. I've been using those products and I feel pretty comfortable with them. I had to try them first a few times and get comfortable and make sure that they weren't causing any slippage in my hair. So I really kind of tried. It seemed like I was trying a lot of products to some people, but I wanted to try it for a month. And then after I would see my my Sisterlock consultant, ask her like about the integrity of my locks, the condition of my scalp, little factors like that, so that I would know if the products were having adverse effects on my locks versus helping them. And every time that I went back and communicated with her, she looked at my locks and said that everything looks great. I didn't have any major slippage. I didn't have any problems pretty much. The only thing that I had the last time was the bad dandruff, and that was because I did not do my dandruff treating method that I linked in the last video before when I told you guys about that. So if you want to see my video about how I was combating my dandruff, I'll link that for you too. Y'all missing all the tips, so I'm trying to give them all to you so you can be updated. So I did not do that the last time I got my hair retightened, and baby, it was Flake City. It was Flake City. It was bad. But I told her, I'm like, I didn't do the treatment. She's like, okay, make sure you do that and take care of your scalp. Other than the dandruff, she said my scalp actually did look really healthy. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, my hair is growing like a wildfire. It is really growing like weeds, as they would say. I feel like the low manipulation, which is also part of the reason why I kind of have like not been doing that many styles. I've done like an updo here and there. I don't wear my hair in a top knot as much, especially once I get my hair retightened, because I don't want that much tension on my locks. I don't want to cause any traction alopecia or anything like that. So that's what I'm looking forward to 6 months. And like after this 6-month point, I want to start doing more styles and sharing those with you guys. So I will be making a video sharing like me doing bantu knots, which is gonna happen today. After I finally wash this hair, I'm gonna install bantu knots and we'll see how they look. I don't know, y'all. I guess what worries me too is that some of the styles that I've tried to do, like with these, with me having these little curly ends that have not locked all the way, it just hasn't come out the way that I liked. So if anybody has any tips on styling these curly ends, let me know. Comment, okay? I'm watching a lot of Sisterlock creators on YouTube, and their hair texture is very different from mine. So I can't exactly use all of the tips and tricks that they use, but I am trying to pretty much make my, figure it out on my own. So if anybody has tips, or if there's any suggestions on things that you like to see, I can definitely try to do them. So just let me know. I'll give you guys another update. Once I finally start to lock, I will give you guys an update, because I'm looking forward to that, because I want to dye my hair. If you don't, okay, this headband is hiding all my secrets, y'all. It's so much new growth, and I'm gonna show you here. I'll show you once I do my length check video, so you can see how long my hair is and the texture and everything as things are growing out at the 6-month mark. So I'll do that, and then yeah, if you have any other questions or concerns or anything, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment and share this video if there's anybody that you know that's thinking about Sisterlocks, so that they can see my hair and how their hair can be and get tips. Okay, thank you guys for coming, and I'm going to insert the video of me messing with my hair. See you next time. Bye.